Cremar Food Waste Project, which I guess grew out of an alliance between our local climate action group, it's called Tarland Climate Crisis Group, and the development trust here in Tarland called Tarland Development Group. Some of our food is fresh, good food that would otherwise go to waste. A lot of our food has been tins and packets. We've needed to help people be imaginative sometimes about how they use our tins and packets. So we have engaged people with cooking, we've given out recipes, we've had occasional cooking events locally, and we've shared soup made out of waste food at some of our fun events as well.
Like all these pensioners maybe on a small budget, and maybe young families that can their own benefit or something like that.
Big part of what we do is not only provide food to people, but connecting with those people. We get to know them, they're our neighbors, they're our friends, so we bring our friends, we bring our neighbors. And here in Tarland, it's so convenient because it's right in the heart of town, and in the end we all feel better because we're all helping one another. And I would add that there's a lot of people who need help today who will be helping me tomorrow, so that makes it extra special as well.
So it's built out of a need to support our communities, particularly those who are struggling to get food on the table, but also those who just care about waste and want to be involved in reducing waste. The volunteers have just been fantastic. We've increased our numbers of volunteers and we'll need to keep doing that. And I think we'll have to keep it going through summer, although we all kind of like a break. But as you saw today, people come and fill bags and need our food, I think.
So my name is Morag Leeper. I've been involved with Deeside Can. We've got about 30 to 36 volunteers. What the volunteers do is they go around 3 evenings a week at the moment and collect the surplus from the local supermarkets, bring it here to number 1. It gets put away in the fridge and on the shelves, and in the following morning it's shared out with the public. And the purpose of it is to reduce waste. On one hand, we're looking at food waste, and we're looking at creating a couple of programs to do with how to use things like cauliflower leaves, how to cook your whole foods. We're also looking at doing workshops around preserving food. So we have more people coming and making use of the surplus that's here. Very much it's not about poverty or food consciousness, it's about reducing the waste that goes to landfill sites. I was talking with a group of the volunteers a few weeks ago and saying, well, you know, let's do a skill share. That's one of the things that we want to do, is a skill share of how do we reduce waste. So what we decided to do was to do a skill share of making bunting, because it covers basics of how to thread a sewing machine, how to sew by hand if you prefer, and although bunting is relatively simple, you can do it so it's two-sided. There's a whole wealth of skills within that. Doing something that's good and useful and helpful in terms of the environment and reducing surplus. It's the social aspect, it's that building community which is having a really big impact.